So today we're going to be making our pineapple habanero hot sauce. It's it's great because pineapples are in season right now, so it's a great time to purchase and actually make this. It's a great recipe, very flavorful, and it's good with a lot of different variety of dishes. You can add this to anything. It's made with it does take a long time to prepare, but it's ultimately very much worth it. It's very, very good, and you're gonna see us go through the steps. So the first thing we're gonna do is, this is made with sesame oil, so we're gonna go ahead and start that up. Sesame oil has a high temperature, and it adds a lot of flavor. We're gonna move the pineapple to the side right now. We're just gonna add a little bit of onion, and we're gonna saute that in that oil, just as it is. Now while that's in there, we're also gonna take our garlic cloves, and we're just gonna give them a little smush, not chop them up. And again, we're just trying to get all the flavor we can get. And this is a nice cast iron pot, so it's got a lot of heat. It's very quick. We don't want to burn anything, just want it to get nice and toasty. Now when you're cutting pineapple, you want to use gloves. Now when you cook at home, you don't always use gloves, but with pineapple, I recommend it just because it can get slimy and slippery, and it might slip in your hand, and with sharp knives, you definitely want to be careful. But you don't have to worry about that when you purchase our nice little bottles. It all comes ready to eat. You get all the fun part. But just some advice. Center. We're only going to use half a pineapple now because we're making only enough for one. Okay, and this is the color of what we're looking for. Nice saute, beautiful color, caramelization. I wish you guys could smell. It smells so good. We're gonna leave the garlic in there just a little bit longer. Again, we don't want to burn anything. We just want all the flavors to come out. This is what our garlic looks like. Just has a nice, look at that. Cut these habaneros. Now again, we're just going to toast them, and we're going to leave them with the seed and everything. We want the spice, we want the flavors. This isn't going to be what makes it super spicy. The chile de árbol is going to give it that extra flavor that we want, but mixing them together with the pineapple, it's just delicious. We're going to put these face down. So as you can see, we already started the habanero, and we're just going to take out our garlic. As you can see, it's nice and colorful, beautiful color to it. You see those habaneros, those flavors, super strong, but very, very delicious. Now, we cook everything, of course, because we don't use any preservatives in our product. Nothing in here has other than the fresh ingredients. All right, so now I'm going to give them a nice flip. You can see what they look like. Nice and toasty. Again, we're not trying to burn them. We don't want them to burn. We just want a nice toast. Nice. And so we see the nice color that these have. Again, we're just using two and a half of a pineapple, a very small onion, and now we're going to get the party started with a little bit of chile de árbol. Now, chile de árbol is already dried. So with the nice little hot oil that's in here, it's going to get toasted very quick. Now you can change this depending on how hot we want it. Also, how many habanero we want. That can change the heat to it. We're going to make this one kind of a bit spicy, but not too spicy. Just enough to have the flavors. Now with this one, very aromatic. This offers the most flavor. When you open that bottle, you get that toasty, chili, muy rico. We want to keep moving these around. We don't want them to burn, because if you let these burn, they'll actually taste really bad. So you just want them to get a nice, they cook really quickly. The oil is nice and hot. Just want a nice little toast. We don't want to burn these. We want them to just get nice and toasty. They get toasted really quickly. You can tell right away because they change color. They go from from a red to like a smoky color, and not black. We don't want them to be burnt. That's what we're looking for. And now it's the fun part. Now we're going to add the pineapple. I'm going to take our fresh, nice pineapple, and we're going to let it start to caramelize. Now, where all the flavor comes in. You see, wow, look at that. Look at that wonderful, just fresh on the barbecue. I mean, it reminds you of some al pastor tacos or some nice Hawaiian dish. Just nothing better than fresh pineapple, nice color, caramelization. I want them to get a nice little sizzle on there, because we do want them to cook through. And we're going to go ahead and start turning it down now. So as you can see, we got a nice little sear on the pineapple. We still have a lot of flavor in the pan, so we don't want to lose that. So what we're going to do is we're going to add just a tad bit of clean water. And what that's going to do is that's going to help the pineapple soak it all up. And we're going to just turn up the heat just a tad bit more. And as that gets soaked up, it's also going to soak up all the leftover flavors from the pan, from the chilies, anything that could have been left behind, the juices, the caramelization. And this will help speed up the process as well to get it a little softer. Slow and steady. And this is a slow process because we don't want to burn anything. We want everything to have a nice little toast. We don't want to burn anything at all. So it is a slow process, but we do make it with a lot of love. And you get to taste that in every single one of our bottles. You see, just smells delicious. You want to just pick one of these up and eat it right away. But I'm going to help myself and not do that. You can just smell this. Now it's full of fresh sugar smell. We're just going to let that in there for just a tad bit longer. I'm going to add a little bit more water. Now what else do we have in our hot sauce? This is our pineapple habanero. So of course we have pineapple and habanero. But with that we have also our garlic and our onions, our chile de árbol, nice and toasted. We're going to add some nice pink Himalayan salt. You can use any salt, but we happen to have this, so we're going to be using that. And we're going to use some fresh cracked black pepper. Nothing better than fresh, so we're going to go ahead and take all our ingredients and we're going to blend it. Now, we could take the molcajete and use our mortar and break it, but for our bottling purposes, we want it to have a different consistency, nice and smooth. We want it to come out of the bottle nice and clean for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our pineapple and we're just going to add it all into our blend. Put the rest of our ingredients as our habanero. We're going to take our nice toasted onions, garlic, and a chile de árbol. Now what's left? We're going to have to add 2 tablespoons or 1, depending on your taste and your flavor. I'm going to start with 1, and I'm probably going to just do 2 total. That's it. But a little goes a long way. You really don't need a lot. Okay, we get to the last drop. And we're gonna take our Himalayan salt. I'm gonna do a little here. Now it's all to flavor. Salt and pepper, it's always to flavor. So you can add a little, you can add a lot. It's up to you. Fresh pepper. Now we are gonna need a little bit of fluid in there. We're gonna use just some nice clean water again, because we want it to get. Now I want you guys to try it. Come on in. And I want you. How's it look? Here. You try that.
Oh, man. That shit's good, dude.